Hello everyone, welcome. You are on the run with the Running Realtor. Join me on this run as we highlight small businesses and organizations. Our mission is to encourage you to get out into the community and shop locally and enjoy all that Yuba-Sutter has to offer. So come run with me. On today's episode, we're going to run over and interview Monica Burgess with the Bliss Salon. But before we do, we are in front of the Yuba-Sutter Museum off of Butte House Road. This museum was presented to the Board of Supervisors in 1975. It was a gift to our community. Inside the museum, what you'll find in there is over 150,000 artifacts and over 7,000 photos. So you should come and check it out sometime. In the back, you'll find a rose garden that is absolutely beautiful. You can go over there, you can sit down on the benches, you can smell the roses, you can do whatever you want, but it is beautiful. Just come check it out. Hey everyone, so we're in front of the Bliss Salon. We're gonna run in there and interview Monica Burgess, so come on. Hello everyone and welcome. Olivia Huskey, the Running Realtor, and today we are with Monica with the Bliss Salon. And I'm super excited to interview Monica because I've known Monica for 15 years. I was thinking about that. Lots of years. So she's a good friend. She does my hair. So, but it never leaves the salon. I mean, yeah, I can never get it like, you know, when I leave here, of course, but you know. And then she's an all-around great person. I can't wait for you guys to get to know her a little better. Anyways, I always like to start with 3 questions because I want Yuba-Sutter to get to know you a little better. So tell us if you were born and raised here in Yuba-Sutter and what keeps you here in the Yuba-Sutter area.
I was born and raised in Oregon House. Went through school all the way through high school, did college here locally as well, and family started progressing, and so this seemed to be a good place to stay planted and to build my business.
That's awesome. And how many kids?
3 kids, 3 grandkids.
What makes you get up every morning? What makes you excited about your day? What gets you just going?
Well, so my routine probably every morning, most mornings would be get up, we go for a walk, we take our dogs for a walk almost every morning, do a devotional, meditate for 5 minutes at least, do some type of a routine, like an exercise routine or something, kind of prepare for my day before I interact with other people.
Are you consistent with that? Because that's amazing.
Very
That's
consistent.
great.
Yeah, that is my routine.
That is key, I think, in getting your day going, isn't it?
Yeah. And then, you know, when you're working with different people and, you know, trying to make other people's day better, if possible, I feel like I really need to be centered and set and ready to go.
We all have bucket lists, I think, bucket list. And so what is something on your bucket list that you want to do here soon rather than later?
So something that I've always wanted to do after building the business for so many years, I feel like I'm kind of phasing into a different aspect of it. Something I would like to do is probably do more education, you know, whether that be just hosting events here at the salon or helping out locally at the beauty school, just to kind of give a little bit of perspective from the salon industry once they're out of beauty school. I just think it's important to share your experiences with others, hopefully be a good influence and inspire them to want to continue their career field. So
I love that. That's great, because there is a lot of young people that want to get into this business and don't even really know how to even start, or hey, there's 1,000 salons in the area, you know, are we going to make it, or how do we get in? So that's amazing. Yeah. I love that.
So Mackenzie, my daughter, she does the tanning. So she's kind of dabbling into the beauty industry as well.
Hi, I'm Kinsey with Skin Tone Tans with Bliss Salon. I started the spray tanning in 2015 and got my certificate through Solgi Tanning. and have been going around and getting different solutions, trying to find the best product for my clients, and have finally found one that kind of suits all different skin types, beats like the processing time. So, just trying to expand that.
For sure. That's awesome. The daughter in the biz. Okay, let's dive into the salon part of it.
Okay.
And let's talk about how you got into the business of wanting to do hair and how you came up with this awesome name.
The Bliss.
The Bliss.
So actually, when I was in high school, I did ROP. And that's what I did as cosmetology for my ROP, which I really liked it. It gave, some of the high school boys some bad haircuts and kind of, messed around with it then.
All part of learning.
Yeah, and then I got my education in human services, so I did human services for quite a while. But then when my kids were little, they were like, your personality's changing.
Yeah.
And it was changing more of a helicopter mom instead of being carefree and fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that's when I decided to go back. And I was like, you know what? I think I'll open up a salon and do hair and be back to fun mom.
Isn't that great? I mean, that's your gift,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what makes you happy. So, yeah, that's the difference there. How long have you been in the business?
After graduating, not the ROP, but actually getting a license, it was 2007. So I think it's been about almost 14 years or so.
Wow.
So then I worked in a salon for about 3 years and then decided to open up my own doors at that point. So, yeah,
Yay.
going strong.
Yeah. So Yuba-Sutter has tons of salons. What makes you more different and unique?
Customer service is extremely important to me. To me, the worst thing that a person could do is go into a business, any business, and not be greeted appropriately, or even, just walking in the doors somewhere. I feel like you should be smiled at. People should feel like you belong there, that you want them there. And so to me, a positive attitude and a positive environment is key to having people come through your doors. It's just so important because you don't know what type of a day someone is having.
Yeah.
So if you can be that listening ear or the person that they get to laugh with because their life is going great, then I think that that's the most important thing. Hair obviously is important, but the person in your chair is the most important.
Yeah.
So I would say that sets us apart. So
From everyone else.
Yeah.
And I agree. I come in here and everyone greets you, or,
Yeah.
hey, she'll be right with you, or, you're acknowledged.
yes,
Yeah, I
as
like
it should
that.
be.
Most definitely. So we just went through a pandemic. So how did that affect your business? I know that a lot of companies and businesses were shut down. There was, no one could get haircuts. Everyone was running around with crazy hair and no color.
Yeah.
So how did that affect your business?
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. I remember when I was in beauty school, they said beauty and booze, like you're in the right business because it will never die. It is strong no matter what's happening.
Yeah.
And then we got shut down, so that was kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
So it was a surprise. We were able to be creative and still sell product. And I did hair color to go for my regular clients. So that was a nice thing to do.
Yep, thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
I
they
like
were
it.
able to kind of keep up on their color regimen. We were able to still kind of have our foot in the door a little bit. Prior to the pandemic, probably for at least a year or so, I'd been looking for a different location for us. The pandemic gave us an opportunity to look, a little bit more diligently, and we were able to find our new location that we moved into in January. So it's a larger location, so we've been able to expand. So we have our tanner, we have our nail tech, 4 hairdressers, an eyelash extension technician, and esthetician.
Well, the eyelash thing has grown tremendously, right? Everybody
Oh, yeah.
wants their eyelashes. I tried that. it just didn't work for me, but they look beautiful. I'm just too rough on my eyes. I'm like, and then they just start falling out. And I'm like, okay, well, that didn't work so hot, but they look beautiful and everyone loves them. I mean, I see them on everybody and I think that's a great business right now, especially. So tell me what you do to keep up with like all the different colors that you get. I mean, they change all the time, I feel like, you know, like you have to keep up with all that kind of stuff. Do you go to classes and get educated on that, or do you just, are you involved? I mean, I'm sure you guys have your own little groups that everyone kind of talks.
The continuing education isn't just with like hair and keeping up on the latest trends and things like that. It's also how to run your own business, because even though I'm a salon owner, the girls that work here, they rent from me. So they're actually all independent contractors as well. So there's also education on how do you run your own business.
Right.
So, so it's just,
great,
it's more than just hair color. There's also a business side to it too, that to keep the flow of things and to keep your business moving in the right direction, there's lots of education to follow up on.
For sure.
Always reinventing, always trying to stay on top of things or create a new edge. It's a fast-paced industry. We've got YouTube and TikTok and Pinterest to keep up with.
Every social media out there.
Yeah, so that has changed the industry as well, because
definitely.
you know, it has sped things up quite a bit. So you have to be on your A game always.
Yep. Well, awesome. Thank you very much, you two, for interviewing and sitting down with us. I want everyone to get to know you and where you're at. So let everyone know what your address is, how they can find you on social media, hours of operation. I know it's different with you guys, but yeah, just kind of all that.
So we are at 1199 Butte House Road, Suite B in Yuba City. We all have our own Instagram pages, Facebook pages. So there's a Bliss Salon one. If anyone needs to get a hold of us, they can call us, message us. Yeah, lots of ways to contact us. And we're here to serve you, and we want to serve you. So come see us.
Yeah. You guys can walk in, make an appointment, and like I said, like she said, you can contact them any which way. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys will come in and see what they have to offer you. So, all right, bye.